All right, today we're going to tackle a term you've probably heard a million times, but maybe don't realize just how big and important it really is. What exactly are primary sources? So, when I say that phrase, primary source, what's the very first thing that pops into your head? Just take a second. Picture it. I'm going to bet for a lot of you, it's something like this. Something old, right? Maybe a dusty diary, a famous speech, or a historical letter you'd see behind glass in a museum. And look, you're not wrong, but that's just the tiniest piece of the puzzle. The real definition is so much bigger and way more powerful. I want you to think of them like this. They are the literal foundation stones that every single field of knowledge is built on. They're the raw material, the original stuff of facts and ideas. Okay, so here's our game plan. We'll start with what a primary source really is. Then we'll jump into the world of research, check out society's official blueprints, find the sources hiding in plain sight, and then wrap it all up with why this matters so much. So, first up, what is a primary source really? Let's push way beyond those first thoughts about old diaries and letters. This right here, this is the key. It doesn't matter if you're a historian, a physicist, an engineer, or an artist. Your work, all of it, is built on these original, first-hand accounts and raw data. This is the bedrock. It's where originality and new ideas come from. So let's jump into our first big area, the world of formal research. This is where brand new knowledge gets officially documented and shared for the very first time. And it's not just about one type of research journal. No way. The world of academic publishing is incredibly diverse. You've got your standard journals, sure, but you also have letters journals for quick, rapid-fire updates, others that are literally just raw data sets, and some that even give you previews of upcoming work so researchers don't do the same job twice. Every single one is a primary source, tailor-made for a specific purpose. And of course, you've got these seasoned dissertations. These things are absolute goldmines of original work. We're talking about research someone did for their degree. It documents something totally new from start to finish. And because they're often unpublished, they're like a sneak peek at the absolute cutting edge of a subject. Okay, next up, let's talk about the documents that kind of secretly run our entire world. These are the official blueprints for our technology, our businesses, and even our government. Take a patent. It's so much more than a certificate. It's basically a deal with society. An inventor gets exclusive rights to their creation for a while, but, and here's the crucial part, in return, they have to reveal exactly how it works in painful detail. That disclosure is what makes it the ultimate primary source for any invention. And that detailed description is everything. A patent isn't just a vague idea. It is a full-on instruction manual. It's got the inventor's info, how it's classified, super detailed text and drawings, and a list of specific claims that spell out exactly what makes it unique. Then you have standards. You know that USB-C cable that charges your phone, your laptop, and your headphones? The reason that one cable works for everything isn't magic. It's because of a standard, an official document that sets the rules for how it's made. And trust me, they are everywhere. Standards control the size of a piece of paper, the safety of your kitchen appliances, how to test materials, even the mathematical symbols we all use in school. Each one of these is a primary source defining how things are supposed to work. It's the same deal with reports. You have these massive technical reports from huge research projects, administrative reports like a company's annual summary, and yeah, even trip reports from official business travel. All of them are first-hand accounts. All of them are primary sources. Okay, now for the really cool part. Let's bring this whole idea right into our daily lives, because this is where the definition of a primary source gets personal and maybe a little bit surprising. So think about this. You know that little info sheet your dentist handed you after a procedure, telling you what to do and what to expect? Yep, you guessed it. That's a primary source. It's an original document created by an expert, your dentist, to give specific, first-hand information directly to you. This whole category is called trade literature, and it's incredibly useful. We're talking leaflets, brochures, user manuals. This is how we learn about new products and compare features. It's also how professionals like doctors stay up to date. And for a historian, a company's old product catalogs are a treasure trove for tracing its entire history. And this is a perfect way to see how the concept has evolved. The idea of a primary source hasn't changed a bit, but the format? Oh, it has definitely changed.
A diary becomes a set of digital medical records. Old letters become audio and video files. A scientist's lab notebook is now a computer program or a massive data file. So let's bring it all home. We've seen that primary sources are so much more than just old documents. They are the living, breathing bedrock of all knowledge.
I mean, think about the journey we just took. We started with something as simple as a diary, then we explored formal research journals, uncovered society's blueprints and patents and standards, and ended right back in our everyday lives with things like data files and pamphlets. And get this. Our source material listed over 26 distinct categories of primary sources. That number alone shows you just how huge and diverse and essential this idea is. It's not just one thing, it's the raw material for absolutely everything we know. So I'll leave you with this question. Now that you can see these foundation stones of knowledge being laid down everywhere, all the time, in labs, in offices, in clinics, on your own computer, what new primary source, what new foundation stone are you going to notice next?